The year is 2019, spring break, and I don't know what to do with my time. I already finished my homework, and I just finished binge watching my favorite shows. So now what? Oh, I know, I can rearrange my furniture. And so that's what I do. And as I go to move the second piece of furniture, ugh, my back. They say that pain lets you know that you're alive. I felt so alive. But in that moment, I went from blossoming to wilting away almost an instant. Again. You see, 3 years before this incident in my bedroom, I had back surgery at 18 years old. And for someone who had back surgery, I had certain limitations like no lifting, no bending, no twisting, and, oh, apparently, no rearranging your furniture. I probably should not have lifted anything larger than a golf ball, much less bedroom furniture. As the saying goes, you know it's bad news when your back goes out more than you do. You're probably wondering, why take the risk? This is something that I still ask myself. But you must understand, I was 16 years old when I had 2 herniated discs, and I still do not know how this happened. And this pain made me miss out on so much, making me dependent on everyone. I didn't want to feel this way anymore. So in that moment, in my bedroom, I took matters into my own hands. And several months later, at 20 years old, I have back surgery for the second time. Even now, at 22 years old, I still have pain. And it's probably something that I'll have to deal with for the rest of my life. And do you know what? It sucks. It's not fair, and it should never have happened to me at such a young age. But I refuse to be defined by my pain, and I will thrive in spite of it. Because pain can be our greatest burden, or it can be our greatest teacher. It all depends on how we view our pain. Through a pessimistic mentality, or through a feeling of empowerment. I learned a lot from my pain, like, do not rearrange your furniture. That's what brothers are for. I also learned that when going through emotional or physical pain, or both, you do not have to go through it alone. There are plenty of people who care about you. The key is reaching out. Fortunately for me, I had my parents and my younger brother, Agash. I had my manager, Heather, who let me take 5 weeks off a part-time job. And I had my friends at my Toastmasters club who would not let me give up on my public speaking dream by taking me to and from meetings during my recovery. And finally, I learned that every day we have a choice to continue to feel sorry for ourselves, or we can take control of our circumstances, reframe our mindsets, and choose to blossom. I used to approach my challenges saying, why me? And now I say, try me. For instance, when I took a 2-year hiatus from my college education, I could have just wilted away. But instead, I chose to blossom. And now, I am a 4th-year transfer student at UC Davis, majoring in communication. I like to talk. When I got fired from my first writing job, within a month, again, I could have just stayed down. But instead, I started a blog called Tara Takes On the World. And you see, despite my struggles, pain, and physical limitations that I still have, I will not let them stop me from achieving my goals and from blossoming into the person that I am meant to be. What about you? Do you let your pain and struggles hold you back? Or do you work through your struggles? Do you seek help when needed? And are you determined? Because it is through our struggles that we can learn, grow, and ultimately succeed, as long as you too choose to blossom